Marshall's BioResources, MBR, is a global provider of supposedly purpose-bred animals for biomedical research, with facilities in the UK, US, Japan, China and France. Established over 75 years ago, MBR say their animals have contributed to the development of life-saving therapies and treatments for humans and animals alike, including the testing for vaccines such as the COVID-19 vaccine. MBR is known for their beagle breeding due to their friendly and submissive behaviour, however also breed animals such as cats, rats, mice, ferrets and more. Bethany May is an animal rights activist from Leicester and is one of the organisers of Camp Beagle, an ongoing protest to free the beagles at the Huntingdon MBR breeding facility. Campers have pitched up outside since the 3rd of July and have no plans on moving until the dogs are free. We asked Bethany how true she thought the remarks made by a spokesperson from Understanding Animal Rights Research regarding the situation outside the gates of hell as named by the campers.
So Understanding Animal Research are actually paid from organisations such as MBR Beagles, i.e. Marshall BioResources, and LabCorp and all the other facilities across the UK. And they are paid also by the government to say these facts, to back it up, so people don't question it and enforce that we need animal research and that it's scientifically correct when it's actually not. So 96% of animal research fails when it gets to human trials. But because obviously they pay Understanding Animal Research to back this up, unfortunately the public believes this propaganda that is enforced. So basically they do these set up photo shoots as well of puppies happy in these kennels in a group with toys. That does not happen.
Whilst we haven't found evidence to show whether or not Understanding Animal Rights Research is on LabCorp's, MBR's or the UK government's payroll, I decided to look into Bethany's comment regarding 96% of animal testing failing. In my research, I discovered a report from PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, the largest animal rights organisation in the world. It mentioned that more than 90% of basic scientific discoveries, most of which are from experiments on animals, fail to lead to human treatments. It also said that the NIA, National Institutes of Health, admits that 95% of all drugs that are shown to be safe and effective in tests on animals fail in human trials because they don't work or are dangerous. In 2013, Animal Rights Research published an article called 9 out of 10 statistics are taken out of context. The article goes on to say that, and I quote, "The role of preclinical animal tests is to check if the drug offers any potential therapeutic value, and importantly, if it is safe enough to move on to phase 1, trials in humans." Therefore, according to Animal Rights Research, though PETA mentions that 90% of scientific discoveries that are usually tested on animals fail when they're at human trial, testing on animals helps prevent serious harm at human trials. Whether for toxicology or medical research, Bethany, one of the organisers of Camp Beagle in Huntingdon, is concerned about how the dogs are treated and the conditions they are living in. Therefore, she wanted to show me what it was like beyond MBR's gates and the questionable measures they have gone to protect the facility. We took a path through the woods and onto the farmer's field where Bethany had permission to access. This took us to plenty of spots that allows us to see where the dogs were living.
Okay, so we're going to come down here. You can see the tanks here, these flow gas tanks. Now they shouldn't be exposed like that, because obviously if there was any light or flammable thing near them, they would explode. So all the dogs would be killed. And it just shows how little they care about them. And do you know what? And the workers who, seen some of them have been here for years and seem to be very loyal, it shows how little they care about them as well, because they're also putting them at risk. Obviously you've got the low down wire here, which is also illegal. It should be a certain level off the ground, it should be about 2 metres off the ground, and it just shows the extent that they will go to keep this a secret, because vivisection is such a dark industry and we are trying to really uncover it, but it just shows the lengths they will go to cover everything up. and they are breaching so many things here, so many laws. So what happens is this is basically a production line. So you'll have the mums and the whelping unit at the back, and they move forward according to age. And this building here is where they usually go from. So they're 60 weeks old when they leave MBR Acres through those gates. And this is where they also do the training, where they're training to give their paw. They can use paper cannula to get them used to the pain, and they can put cups over their faces as well. So I'll just take you down this bit here, because you'll be able to see a wide angle. So you can hear the barks. They're more like adult barks there, they're more mature barks. So these here, they keep the ventilation going. They're for shavings, the blue ones there. But this run here, this whited out run, and they normally back the van into there, and the dogs and the carriers are then loaded. But these are meant to be play areas. Now, Marshall BioResources clear their dogs have outdoor time. They never ever do. They never go outside. They've taken both the doors off there in advance of the puppy vans arriving, and it's basically just a storage room. These puppies never ever see light of day. The only time they see light of day is to go from one barn to the next, because they move around with wage.
We want justice for the Beagles. We want freedom.
Whilst testing life-saving medicines is vital, the exploitation of animals for monetary gain is inhumane and outdated. Alternatives such as growing human and animal cells in laboratories are available, and as stated on the cruelty-free international website, scientists have even managed to coax cells to grow into 3D structures such as miniature human organs, which can provide a more realistic way to test new therapies.
But when do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now.
Use your voice to make a change today. To find out more, go to forlifeonearth.eaction.online/EDM175.